Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of High Strung Gaming. And we are back on the Red Planet again. So, last time we delved into some botany and grew our first potatoes, got some more potato seeds, and all that fun stuff. Today, well, I'm kind of undecided which direction I want to go. We'll figure it out as we go. But in between the last recording and this recording, I did do some things off camera, so not much. Basically, I went out to explore some bases I hadn't been to yet, got some more tablets, ground down a few things, and drilled quite a few minerals to up the tech points on the tech tree. And I didn't unlock any new technologies. I figured I'd wait for you guys. So, opening collector card packs is exciting, just like opening the technologies is exciting. Didn't want to deprive you guys of that. But some of the technologies that I'd already unlocked on the tree but had not actually invested points in yet, I did some of that just to bring you up to speed. At the end of the last episode, we got the seed machine, the food processing, and small plant on the botany tree. I used some of the tech points that I got from electricity as I was gone, because you're always generating more and more electricity. Like, I have 3 points already now. So pretty much everything on the lower end, I made sure all this was filled out and grabbed already. I intentionally did not grab the O2 from the building because still not sure on that, still not sold on that. Given that the story we got during the tutorial that someone died due to a mishap with that, I don't trust that technology yet. So I still need the blueprint for automated panel cleaning. I'm really looking forward to getting that. I'm hoping that's actually in the game. So anyway, did fill out more of some of the electrical technologies up here. Like, I got the soldering station, so we can actually make more of our own boards if we run out. But most of the technology points I spent over on, like, materials. I got the standard corridors, so that way I can build up toward unlocking more of the higher end tech on this. On mechanics, what was it? Mechanics, oh yeah, I grabbed the blowtorch level 2 and also the grinder level 3. The grinder level 3 is going to help us a lot, and I'll show you guys why in a little bit. So basically that's all I did off camera. See if there's anything else here I can actually unlock. No, everything's locked down. So the 3 points I have here, the only thing I could grab would be the O2 from the building, which I'm not jazzed about that. So call me old-fashioned or crazy, whatever you want. Let's see. In the inventory, you can see I have 9 abandoned tablets. So I went to 9 different bases. Now, for all of the things that I need to unlock, there are currently 18 tablets I would need total, so this is half of what I would need for everything to be unlocked by tablet. So let's get into using these a little bit. Oh, blowtorch 3 is nice, and the domes are both nice. Yeah, blowtorch 3, we'll grab that. And let's see what else we get here. Medium dome, large dome, faster growth. I like faster growth. Medium dome, big plant crate, large dome. It really wants me to have those domes, so let's go ahead and grab some of those. Main HQ, yes. Main HQ is very nice. We'll grab passive compost generator. Let's do that. Slower withering. Jetpack, yes. Fun. Battery printing I'm not jazzed about. Go ahead and get large dome. And for the last one on this, controller, big plant crate, battery, big plant crate. Okay. Alright, so now we will need about 9 more tablets to unlock pretty much the rest of everything in there. Hopefully, like I said, I'm really hoping that this blueprint for automated panel cleaning, I'm hoping that's in the game. because if it's not, it sucks. Automated panel cleaning, that would be so nice after like dust storms. I wouldn't have to worry about cleaning them off. I'd still have to worry about checking them for repairs, but cleaning them not so much. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into the rest of what we're doing today. So there are a couple things. I'm looking at continuing the botany branch to get more tech points for plants and things. We need more of the tech points to be able to unlock the greenhouse. So we need a couple more tech points. 1, 2, 3, at least 4 tech points to get to that point. So we need 4 more points in the botany tree just to be able to unlock that. However, we also need a chemistry here, which is ammonium nitrate synthesis. So, off camera, let me pull up my handy dandy little worksheet. If I can remember where I stored it on my local drive here. Hopefully, the chemistry worksheet that I provided in my chemistry video is helpful to some people. We're going to need the ammonium nitrate synthesis. And what do I need for ammonium nitrate synthesis? We need 1 ammonia and 1 nitric acid. Do I have those? Because if I can get that going, that'd be awesome. I probably don't have any nitric acid. That's ethanol, sulfuric, ammonium. So we have ammonia. That's good. So we need nitric acid. Bear with me a moment while I find what makes nitric acid. The Oswald process, which is an ammonia and 2 oxygen bottles. Okay. And so we have 3 ammonia. We'll need 1 for the Oswald process and 1 for the nitrates. So let's split these out. There we go. And we will need 2 oxygen bottles. And since I don't think I have any extras in here, maybe we do. No, we got a bunch of CO2s. We can go ahead and print a couple of oxygen bottles. Make 2 of those. And as you can see, I have quite a bit more materials in here for rocks and stuff. I'm still shy on calcium, so haven't found a lot of calcium deposits yet to mine out. But let's see, fill these 2 bottles. Just want to go ahead and get this going so I don't have to worry about it later. All right, so 1 ammonia, 2 oxygen bottles, and where was the Oswald? There it is. 800, 4,050. 800, dang. $800, this is 4,000, and this is 50. Start reaction. How fast will this go? 50 minutes of in-game time. Well, while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and get some more planting going, because we need plants going to be able to get our points in. So let's see. Let's go ahead and start this off with... Oh, can I go over here? Yeah, there we go. Started off with 2 water. And I think, what was it, 1.3? I'll put that there just so...
Available point for technological advancement.
Okay, thank you. Let's see, our seeds. Let's continue to make... Actually, let's make some beetroots. Alright. Salad shooter. Don't know how many beetroots we'll get out of this. Oh, we got a full tray. Nice. Because, yeah. Why are there two of these? Okay. And will be merged into... Okay, yeah, merge them into. Thank you. Okay, and we can go over here just to make sure our levels are good. Oh, yeah, that's fine. And there we go. All right. Are you done? You are done. Give us an extra water bottle. And this is nitric. Yep. Yay, nitric. Okay. So it's 1 nitric, 1 ammonia. There's our ammonia. Split that out. 1 nitric. The rest of that can go in there. And it's 170, 1013, and 25. So 170, 1013, and 25, right? Wait. 170, yep. 1013, yep. 25, yep. Start reaction. Now, I have not done it yet where you put in just some random reaction in here to see what happens. I doubt anything really significant happens, but you never know. Alright, let's make sure our water is filled up. Yep. And what was the other thing? Oh, soup batteries. Go ahead and charge soup battery off of here. Looks like soup battery's full. Alright, cool. Oxygen. Ooh, oxygen's kind of low. I better watch that. And hunger. I hunger. Let's just have enough for today.
Suit pressurized.
Alright. Let's go outside.
Equalizing pressure.
Spaghetti mess of hoses and cables and everything. Now, as I understand it, if you're using grid, it gets rid of a lot of this cable crap all over the place. I'm not going to worry about that with this base because I haven't started building it up like that. But next base, and there will be a second base that we build later on. The next base I build, we will do the grid and we'll play with that. I haven't actually used it before, so... Ah, no. I wanted to unplug you before I got on you. The next base, the second base. Darn it. Again, the second base. When I build the second base, I will be using the grid for the first time just to play with it. But as I understand it, it's a lot nicer on organization and so on. Alright, so let's go over to this little starter area that we first came across when we first landed. We have pretty much ground down everything in this for the most part. Now this little building structure here, other than the airlocks on the sides, is one of the things we just unlocked. This is the HQ building, which is really nice. because obviously when you go into it, other than the airlocks, when you go into it, you have 2 floors. You have space on 4 sides for different things. I didn't grind this. Oh, that's part of the building. Didn't grind those. But yeah, you have space on 4 sides for stuff, and then up top, you have space for things up here for different workbenches and stations and all sorts of stuff you can put in here. You can even put a bed in this. So I like to put my bed next to the window so I can look, sleep with a view. But it is very nice. And also on top of that, the HQ will allow you to remotely control parts of your base. So when we get to the point where we're actually going to do that, I'll show that to you. Let me make sure. So grinding, we can scrap these things. These last few bits and pieces that we never grabbed up here. Sure, we'll grab that. Sure, we'll grab that. Yep, grab that too. Grind these bottles down. Now this is all old news, the bottles and things like that. Sure, grab the chair too. Grind this. I'm just getting rid of all the little excess things that aren't part of this building here. And you'll notice there are weak points on the building itself. Oh, another cable. Alrighty. So if we go out here...
Available point for technological advancement.
Thanks. Now we can start grinding down the actual building pieces, the airlocks and so on and so forth. And these give you quite a bit of materials, the buildings like this. So they'll give you a lot of like cement and stuff like that. Really nice. They do take a while to grind, but it is worth it. And also there's a lot of technology points that you get for grinding, big ass building pieces. It's great when you find things like the domes. So if you find a base that has, small, medium, or even large domes, those give you a lot of really good resources, like, loads of cement and stuff like that. Now you can craft cement, yes, and so on, but, when you can grind it down out of a base, especially when you're building something that requires a lot of cement, it's nice to just have it available. And of course, if we're going to be doing the grid, that requires a lot of steel plating. So these give you a lot of steel plating and all that fun stuff too. So as you get into the larger base pieces and more advanced technologies, you are going to need a lot more resources. And if you like digging up a lot of ores and stuff like that, mining stuff out and then crafting the stuff yourself, go for it. That's fine. But if you'd rather just grind it down, that's fine too. Now, don't let that stop you from actually mining your ores and stuff, because you need those technology points on that tech tree as well. But there we go. No more base here. Alrighty. So that is grinder level 3. Grinder level 3, you can grind down the massive base components like that, and that's awesome. Now, once we get the heavier suit, that is a later technology, and we have radiation resistance, we can go back to the alpha base and grind down a bunch of stuff there. And the alpha base is huge, so you get a ton of resources from that. Alright. Something else I wanted to do too. Let's check into this.
Equalize external oxygen detected.
Okay, helmet
Oxygen
off for right
source,
now.
external.
Let's check out under garage. We can build a motorcycle, which I'm not a huge motorcycle person myself, but if you want a motorcycle, you can build one. It's an electric motorcycle, and we have the ATV quad. Now, we already have one quad that we found. The thing is, though, the quad that we found is kind of beat up. You cannot repair it. If you try to repair it, it'll blow up and possibly kill you. So let's make a new ATV quad, and we do have plenty of pure silicon for that. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and make a new ATV quad. Oh, and before we do, check and see if this is done yet. I didn't start the... Oh, no, it is done. Cool. Chemical fertilizer. So that means... under the text, look at greenhouse. Yep, we have everything unlocked here for greenhouse. So we just need the tech points, and that's why we're growing stuff now. Perfect. Let's see if there's any other reactions here that we need. We don't. Pretty sure there's some reactions here that we need, though. Maybe. Maybe. Well, there's one reaction here. Ceramic shielding, or ceramic heat shielding, rather. Over here. Any other reactions? So we need ceramic heat shielding. This one, that requires solid rocket fuel for the jetpack, which we unlocked the blueprint for. And what's that? No. Okay. So we need solid rocket fuel and ceramic heat shielding, and over here there are quite a few. What's this? Oh no, that's a actual piece, but for the reactions we have all the reactions there. This ampho explosives, this uranium enrichment setup, which I don't think I can do that without actually having pieces of uranium. That's another thing we need to do, is go to some meteorite locations to find some of that. Ceramic heat shielding, ceramic heat shielding. So we have 3 that require ceramic heat shielding. Can I do that right now? Let's see. That's aluminum titanium alloy and calcium. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, the aluminum titanium alloy, that's the same stuff that we use to make the windmill things. Let's see. And I don't know if they would be in here or if they would be in here. Probably in here. Clean up my inventory a little bit. Wait, pure silicon. Pure silicon. Oh, pure silicon won't stack past 64. Okay. Good to know. Oh, that's right. There was something else I wanted to do also. I wanted to build a large, what do you call it? Large solar panel.
Suit pressurized.
I did want to do that too.
Equalizing pressure.
Because we have this battery over here. It's not being currently charged by anything, and I haven't gotten to play with the large panel at all. I did do a little bit of testing with the large panel at one point in a separate save, but they've since then modified the large panels. So let's build up the large panel first so it can start charging the battery. Then we'll start looking at building the ATV quad. So large panel. Do we have everything? Yes, we have everything. And keep in mind, on this list, it has 5 pure silicon. So you're going to need 5 pure silicon. And also 5 aerogel synthesis, which I do have those. Those are both chemistry items. However, the pure silicon, once you've had that reaction in the chemistry table, you can print that in the 3D printer. I think you can print the aerogel synthesis as well. I'm not sure. We can check on that. But real quick, I'm going to put this out from the base a distance. Okay. I'm going to put it up a little bit more, actually. That way I can walk under it. And put it, like I said, I want it out a distance. So I have space for things. Let's go ahead and build this bad boy up. Because I want to see how much this actually produces. The documentation for it would suggest that it produces 144 kilowatt hours per hour. Or 144 kilowatts per hour, which is massive. However, when I played with it before, now you'll notice this is stationary. It does not rotate. Our other solar panels over there, the medium ones, and even the small ones, rotate throughout the day to face the sun. This does not. And because of that, I'm pretty sure the voltage changes. Oh, wrong thing. Pretty sure the voltage changes throughout the day depending on the position of the sun. And when I first started playing with it, I went out at 6:30 in the morning. That's right when the sun hits it. And at 6:30, it was producing 0.3 kilowatts. Not 3, 0.3. And then with each moment that passed in the day, it would gradually increase. And then after the zenith of the sun, it would decrease. So let's see. And yeah. So this is currently pushing 83, 84. So you'll notice as the clock ticks up every minute, that value keeps changing. So I am going to have to, at some point off camera, take some calculations of that and figure out what's more efficient. I'm not going to do it in my, head right now because I'm not that smart. All right, let's see. So let's go ahead and make another ATV. Yeah, baby. Do I have all the things? I do have all the things. Now, when we make this ATV, it's going to need to charge up, so I may as well make it facing the way to charge. There we go. All right. Get my little welding points here, or whatever you want to call them. There we go. Brand new ATV, looking all nice and shiny. Looks a lot nicer than this one. All right. One thing I'm going to do, take the old ATV and let's travel over to these rocks real quick. Now you'll notice my max speed, this pedal to the metal right now, is 22. That's my max speed, 22, unless I'm going downhill, right? New ATV will have a higher max speed. I'm first going to go ahead and grab that. I'm curious. I put it in the circuit board box. Alright, it's not damaged. Nice. Now.
Alert.
Yeah, warning. Vehicle may explode if you try and repair it. What if I grind it? Before we do that, save. We'll call this new ATV. Okay. Let's go ahead and save it first, just in case I blow myself up. Game saved successfully, thank you. Let's go ahead and grind this bitch. Grind it down.
Helmet leak detected.
Yeah, that's one way to die. Oh, well, no, it didn't kill us, but it damaged us. Now, it says helmet leak detected. Now, if you hit something or whatever, or something smashes you like that, and your helmet's damaged, you can take a repair kit and put it up. That's why it's handy to, have those on you. Obviously, my health took a hit there. Now, can I keep grinding this, I wonder? No, it just says broken quad. So, yeah, broken quad. Poor little quad. It's gone. Okay. So, learning experience. Don't grind the quad. And I didn't plug the new quad in. I don't think it comes with a charge on it. Does it? Oh, it comes 50% charged. So the last one, max speed was 22. This one, let's see where we get up to with speed. Woo! 45. Nice. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that's about as fast as the Mars truck goes. And the Mars truck that we have is one that we found that's also kind of beat up a little bit. So, that being said, if we make a new Mars truck, will that one go faster, like 60 miles an hour or something? Maybe. But first things first. Go ahead and plug that baby in. I'm kind of tempted to make a new Mars truck now. Oh, I can't. I can't make one yet. Because, where's it? In here? No, it's mechanics. Yeah, Mars truck. I haven't unlocked it yet. And to get points in this, I need to go do some drilling.
External oxygen detected.
Not a huge problem right now. Anyway, let's see. What do we have on right now? Okay, those two workbenches are off. That's fine. Let's go see how our little plants are doing in here. Oh, they're still only 8% on stage 1. Yeah.
Oxygen source external.
Alright, let's go ahead and... Where's my first aid kits? I thought I had first aid kits on me. I do. Got 28 of them on me. Okay. Well, while we're at it, it's not quite time to go to bed yet. Do have some things to repair here.
New message.
New message. What's my new message? Comms relay reestablishment. Okay. Navigate to Olympus Mons coordinates. Okay. Database indicates a dormant DSN antenna at the summit of Mount Olympus Mons. I keep putting the word mountain there, Mount Olympus. Of Olympus Mons. It is the only facility capable of contacting ITS-3. The truck is too large for the caves. Locate the lava tube at the foothills. It is the optimal route for the ATV to reach the summit. Okay. So, obviously, Mars truck is going to take us most of the way there. It's a long trek, but we want the ATV in the bed of the truck, so that way we can, leave the truck parked outside the lava tubes and use the ATV in the lava tubes. Or we can walk it. Or we can do some stuff and hold on. Oh, it's still repairing. All right, take that back. Or we could do some stuff, unlock some points, have a reaction, and get the jetpack and just fly up to the top. We could do that too. All right. Let's see what's going on in here. What was it? Ceramic shielding we needed? Ceramic heat shielding that requires, oh yeah, the aluminum, titanium alloy, and calcium. So we have one calcium, at least one in here. Oof, 42 calcium. We need a lot more calcium. Okay. And the aluminum titanium shielding, check this out. Printing. Aluminum titanium alloy. We can make it right here. which works wonderfully for us. After that, we'll be able to do the ceramic heat shielding. That'll unlock 3 things in the tech tree. And after that, I think we just have the ammo explosives and the solid rocket booster. And that should be most of the reactions we need. Was not aware that this was going to take so long in the printing process, though. While that's printing, then, ammo explosives is nitric acid, ammonia, and methane. Now, here's the thing that I'm not sure about. I haven't discovered a way to do it yet. I did do some testing with methane. So you have the pumps outside to pump your water, and you can put the attachment on the side to produce oxygen or produce methane. But even if it produces methane, from what I can tell, you can't just draw methane out of it directly into your base for the chemistry table. You actually have to mine out the methane from resources, which is annoying. Like, if I'm producing methane, I should be able to just use it. But it is what it is. I wonder, can we make it here? Probably not. Oh, we can. It requires a water bottle and carbon dioxide bottle. 2 each. Well, first let's get this going, because this was, I forgot what I was looking at now. Ceramic heat shielding. Okay, yep. It's just those 2 items. Nope, not that. Get back down here. Alright, ceramic heat shielding. We need... Do I even have the recipe in here? Oh, we do. Let's just set the recipe off this. Oh, come on. Oh, we need 2 calcium. I thought it was 1. Uh-oh. Where is... Ooh, I'm going to have to change my infographic. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright. Well, good to know. We will update that later. Yep. Alright, ceramic heat shielding. Set. Start reaction. So much easier when you already have the reaction in there and it can just set it for you. Alright, so nitric, ammonia, and methane. We should still have another nitric. Yep. There's 3 nitrics. There's 1 ammonia. I don't see any methane. No CH4 in there. Okay, methane's pretty easy to get my hands on, though. So one way to do it in the chemistry table would be 1 CO2 bottle and 4 hydrogen, which... Oh, whoops. Let's see. How much hydrogen do I have in here? None. However, 1 water bottle will give me 8 hydrogen. So we can do that too. Once this is done. So 4 water bottles gives me 8 hydrogen. Okay. Never mind. So we go about the long way, or we go about the short way? I think we go about the short way, because methane over here. We can just make it 2 water, 2 CO2s. We have 1 extra water in my inventory, right? Yeah, 1 extra water in my inventory. So there's another water. CO2, 2 of these. Collect all those. CO2s are wonderfully easy to fill, and there's an abundance of CO2. All right. Water's easy enough to fill.
Water refilled.
Thank you. Where was it? Over here. Methane. There we go. Make me a methane, baby. That's taking a minute. The other one is solid rocket fuel, chemical fertilizer 2, and aluminum 1. Aluminum we've got. That's not going to be a problem. Come over here. Take this out and split it. I know I can just type in one, but there we are. And I think chemical fertilizer, I've made that before already. Should be over in here. Is it this? Nope, that's organic waste. This is chemical fertilizer, which I actually have some in here in this box. Yep, I've got 2 of them. Perfect. I don't need to disrupt those then. Good deal. So there's ceramic heat shielding. Yay. Aluminum. Chemical fertilizer. Is that all I need for the rocket fuel? Yep. That's 62,040. Let's see. 2,040. Start reaction. Come over here, see if the methane's done. Should be. Yes. So, the ampho explosives, that's where it's the methane. The nitric. What did I get the water and carbon dioxides for? I forgot what I was going to do with those. Oh, alright. Anyway. Oh, wait. Did it? You get methane, but you get these back? Is that what that was? Oh, that's crazy. We might make a bunch of methane just to have it then, so we don't have to go through that again. Alright. Ampho explosives. That's nitric and ammonia also. This is the nitric. Nope, that's the ammonia. That's the nitric, right? Yep. Alright. That's all 3 of those. And this will be for the ampho explosives. After this is done. About halfway there. Ooh, it's like 4 a.m. and I haven't slept at all. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. At least for a couple hours here. Yeah, let's sleep until... We got a late sleep in, so we'll sleep until 7:30. A little later than we normally do, but yeah. Get a little nap in.
Available point for technological advancement.
Thanks. Now I wonder, is that botany or is that something else. Oh, mechanics? What? Got an extra point for mechanics. Yay. We could get blowtorch 3. Nice. Or we could get jetpack. Or heavy rover. Decisions. I'm not going to be doing the heavy rover until the next base. And I know you guys want to see me kill myself on a jetpack, so we'll probably do jetpack. But beforehand, check our plants. Okay. It's still at 21.42% and going up. And plant stage is still 1 of 2. So when it says 2 of 2, then, or, you know, it's not progressing anymore, then we'll move it. But until then, this is done. Solid rocket fuel. So now we can put these in here and set the recipe. Ammo explosives, it is 30. Which makes sense. You don't want your temperature to be too high on that. 30, 1013 here. And 20. Start reaction. So that should go pretty quick. Jeez, four electricity points here. And everything's locked, pretty much. Because this is locked, that's locked, that's locked, and I don't trust that one. So, yeah. And I don't really need battery printing. I have so many batteries, it's unreal. Kilopower, not even close to doing that because haven't done the uranium stuff, haven't unlocked the blueprint, don't even know if it's available in the game right now. But modification to efficiency of solar panels would be very nice because that's an infinite upgrade. So let's see, to enable that, I'm curious if I can use that now or if I have to have everything else already done. Electricity workbench on, give that power. Go here, electricity. No, it won't let me. So I wonder if I have to have everything else researched before I can do that. Crapola. Oh well, it was worth a try. Turn that off for now. So wait, was it here? Yeah, and here. Okay. Well, the good news is here, small crusher, baby.
Materials, technology access level increased.
That's going to be awesome. But also, small crusher. And, oh, no, not that. Mechanics. You know what? Actually, mechanics, we're going to go ahead and do the Mars truck too.
Mechanics, technology access level increased.
There we go. All right. And this is done. There we go. I think we have some of those things already stored over here. Yep, we do. Yep. Good. Oh, and in case you're wondering what this little icon is here, that's a decoration. One of the recent updates for the game, the developers put in a thank you for playing type thing, and that is this little globe here with 2 giant bugs on it. They were recognizing some of the bugs that they had to fix in the game and so on. So anyone that was playing during that time, they got access to this. And so that's what that is. It's just another one that I haven't put in the base yet. All right. Let's get some food in us, because yum yums. Yeah, let's go ahead and do hydration, oxygen. Let's do all the things for our suit. Get that ready to go.
Water refilled.
Okay. And time for a helmet.
Equalizing pressure.
Alright, you are at 100% battery level. Nice. The poor remains of our old one over there. And it is currently 9:52 in the morning on the planet, and we are pulling in. Pulling in 96, 97. Okay. Yep. Well, let us see. Also, the Mars truck has a panel on top of it, so it charges itself in the sunlight. But let's see if we can actually build this bad boy. Mars truck. We need 4 rubber. We need a vehicle traction battery. We need a pack. Oh, we need more screws. Wow. Running low on screws for once. That's crazy. Rubber we have. It's just inside the base. The battery. Well, check this out, actually. Let's get our inventory out of here first.
External oxygen detected.
Where's the rubber? There's the rubber. That's those. I'm going to use this for temporary storage as well. Because why not? It's a great idea. Silicon. Will that not fit in there right now? No, I guess not. Open. What you got in there? Ah, that's where all the other alloy was. And some rocket fuel.
Equalizing pressure.
Okay. Oh, no. I want to move the whole box. Thank you. Now, get in. Go ahead and drive this a distance away, because we're going to give this the rover treatment in a moment after we build our new one. Okay. Oh yeah, here's, this was max speed of 44, I think it was. Let's test that out. No, 46, but we are on a hill. 47, 48. So we get up. Yep, 45. Okay, so max speed of 45 on this. Open that bad boy. Let's go ahead and pull the board. Now let's go ahead and pull the battery out, rather. All right. And this is the new one that we're going to be building. Did it put the battery in my inventory? It did not. So where did it put the battery that I pulled out of this one? Didn't put it back. Did it just disappear? Well, that's going to suck. Oh. Well, there we go. I really don't want to like set this on the ground and have it disappear. But let's get back to the base, because I can show you guys something. So, you know how I have that rack where the batteries are stored? Yeah, that rack will hold these batteries as well and charge them. And believe it or not, I've actually already built an extra one of these batteries. It's always good to have a few extras of things. Okay. See, there's that layer there that looks weird. That's because one of these batteries is in it. There we go. And that one's at 99%. That's the one that came out of the vehicle. This is the one that I've had in there already, charging up. And why do I have an extra suit battery? Oh, because it was extra from the vehicle. Yep, gotcha. All right. So first things first, I forgot, I do not currently have my blowtorch on me. So let's go ahead and take that. You can repair while we're here. I just have to remember to come back with it. Now that's not going to move without the battery in it, of course. But let's see how far we can build it before it needs the battery. Oh, that's right. We're going to be short on screws, too. Crap. It's the thing that sucks about being forgetful. But we can get it going. Get quite a bit of this built up already. This thing is expensive for materials. It's going to stop me in a second.
Not enough materials.
Yep. I know, I need more screws. I didn't look at how many more screws I needed, but there we are. Something like 40 or 50, so we'll do 50 screws. Or get 50 screws, I should say.
External oxygen detected.
Pretty sure in here... Do I not have building supplies thing in here? Nope. Oh, both my building supplies boxes are here. And neither of them have screws left? Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, we can print some screws. We've got plenty of supplies in here for screws. Pack of screws. That makes 10 packs. Let's do 10 of these, because they're pretty cheap. That'll give me 100 screws, which is more than enough for the vehicle, but it'll take about half that to finish up the vehicle. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so screws, thank you. And just to be on the safe side, say 6. Grab that.
Equalizing pressure.
Again. Oh, it is in here. Okay, good. Head on over to the green blob here. Finish making this thing. So the last one, top speed was 45. Curious to see what the top speed on this bad boy is. Yeah, baby. Battery's in there, and it did use it out of the inventory. Okay. Go here. Let's put our excess material things. What is in here anyway? Thermal paste. Alright. Put our excess survival equipment in here. It's just the stuff that in case anything happens. I've got it on hand. Close. So you can see the outside of this is nice and smooth and clean, whereas this one looks kind of beat up a little bit. Yep. Alright, let's see what the max speed is on flat land. Still 45. No change. Okay. Whatever. It's nice to know the max speed on this. It's also 45. And this is much more maneuverable, but also be careful because you can bounce around. And a resource drop. Okay, let's get this a little distance away here. Wrong way. And then we'll go ahead and save this. I'm just going to save over a new ATV. Yep. Save game. Alright. Game saved successfully. Thank you. Oh, I don't have my grinder on me. So basically, there's no real advantage to building another Mars truck since this one has the same max speed available. Got my grinder's back to base here. Want to see if I grind this down, does it blow me up again?
External oxygen detected. Equalizing pressure.
Alright. Let's go grind this bad boy, see if it blows me up. Oh, save. Almost forgot to save again. Yep, save. Save. So, survival games, typical rule, general rule overall, save early, save often. What happens if I grind this down? Do I get materials out of it? Or is it blow up?
Alert.
Oh.
Helmet leak detected.
Yep. Not only did it blow me up, broke my bones too. Okay.
Oxygen 75%.
Okay. Significant then. Okay, let's repair that helmet. I also have spare helmets at the base, but yeah, so it did blow me up. Can I continue to grind things? Nope. It's not doing anything. But blowing it up like that, you can see the edges, the outside looks a little cleaner, like a new one. So that's interesting. Alrighty. Well, we've got new vehicles. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. This one still is at 97%, which is not bad. I'm not going to worry about having it topped off at 100. This is basically for getting through smaller areas that are tricky to navigate or whatever. Go ahead and put this in the bed of this. There we go. Hooray.
External oxygen detected.
Go ahead and use a health kit. And actually, I'm going to want some more repair kits just to be on the safe side. They're very, very useful. I don't need the universal. I've got 10 of those in the truck. But let's make Go ahead and make 10 of these. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll make these 10. That way we can just have them on our inventory. So as you saw, these repair kits are great for repairing your helmet if it gets cracked, when you like get injured or something like that. But the other great thing for these is if you're out and about and you're grinding and grinding and grinding, or drilling and drilling and drilling, and your tools start wearing down to the point where you won't be able to use them, you can use this repair kit on the tools in the field, and that will let you keep going, which is very useful. Did I have anything going in here? No, everything's done in there. Okay. And is there anything I need to move back over here? Oh, I can move some of the stuff from here into the truck, because it was extra storage for us. Move the rubber back over here. Okay. Yep. We're good, we're good, we're good.
Equalizing pressure.
So the reason I like to keep the extra spray out in the truck is because, say we get a dust storm and I didn't calculate things right, or we're away from our base for an extended period of time, dust storm hits early, and we're not back here in time to clear the dust off before the battery drains. And so let's say the base is completely out of power. Yeah, I can use the manual overrides on the airlock to get in.
External oxygen detected.
But if all my supplies are in the storage cabinet that has no power, I can't get to these. So that's why I keep a second set out in the truck that I should be able to get to. So there's that. And also, if I'm out on the road and the truck gets covered in dust, I've got the set in there that I can spray it off. So either way, it's useful both ways. And when you're playing survival games, the name of the game is redundancy. That will help keep you alive.
External oxygen detected.
All right, sun's going down. And what time we got? It's 5:30. We got a little bit of time.
Equalizing pressure.
Let me see if I can't go over here. I'll see something. The rock that's just beyond where we got rid of the other Cybertruck. I want to see what that rock is. If it's calcium, I'm going to be like, yes, I need calcium. Ran over the other Cybertruck and almost flipped us over. Okay. Get out. Actually, go ahead and scan it. There it is. Iron. Well, it's iron. Oh well. So we're getting some iron. Need the tech tree points. And we're also getting titanium and sulfur, it appears, so there's that. Jackhammering away. Should be everything broken up. Yep. There's that rock. Good to go. Close this in case there's a dust storm. Don't want sandy seats. Alright.
Equalize external oxygen detected.
How much? It's better than it was, so.
Oxygen source external.
External oxygen. Yay. Go ahead and fill up our oxygen tank
Oxygen
here.
depleted.
Okay. There we go. And for suit battery, that's almost negligible drain, so I'm not worried about it. Coming down here, fill up my water bottle.
Water refilled.
Gotta hydrate, even on Mars. Where's our plant set? They should be getting there pretty soon. Just double check, make sure our levels are still good. 168 and 30, yep. Or, well, not 30, 0.3, rather. And what time? 8 o'clock. We didn't sleep well last night, so tonight we're gonna sleep a bit and be very well rested. Go to... It's not gonna take me 10 minutes to get outside. Yeah. Go to 610. I want to, since my suit has cold resistance now, I want to go outside before 6:30 and wait for the sun to get up. See what that very first reading on the large solar panel is at the very first minute of the day. And if I'm not mistaken, it will also increment by that same amount. Damn. If I'm not mistaken, it'll also increment by the same amount every minute. So it'll like be point something kilowatts. And each minute that passes, it should increment by that. But I'm already at 6:27. I said I wanted to wake up at 6:20. So it takes me 7 minutes to wake up. What? Good to know. Run. 6:32, 33, 34. Damn it. Well, maybe tomorrow. I'll wake up at 6 and get out here. So it took me about 20 minutes to get out here. No. Input's nothing. Oh, because the battery's at capacity. Damn. Well, crap. It's not going to be able to measure very well that way. Well, no, it has capacity here. It's already at like 16. Okay. Well, I guess that means tomorrow, the next Sol day, what I'll do is I'll prepare to come out here with an extra storage slot, an extra battery extender, and come out at like 5, like wake up at 5 a.m. or something, come out here at 5, build that on so it's there, and then we can see how much is coming in when the sun comes up and go from that. And also you'll notice it's in the shadow of this little hill here, so I don't know if that affects it as well, the efficiency of it. Got to do more testing, but this is all important because I am trying to come up with a spreadsheet for managing base electricity, and that's going to be part of it. So kind of important for my information and data. All right.
External oxygen detected.
Well, take the helmet off.
Oxygen source external.
Check on how our seeds are doing. Where you guys at? You're looking big. But your percentage is still going up, so I'm going to leave you in there. So since this is a 2-stage seed, I'm guessing this will go up to 50% here inside the incubator. Oh, that reminds me. Build. I don't know if it's built here or if it's built in the 3D printer probably in the 3D printer, but let's double check. Let's see, tray. No. No. Seed? No. What was it called? What was it called? It's under botany. It's, oh, crate. Small plant crate. There we go. Yep. Let's go ahead and make a small plant crate. Because a small plant crate is great for moving things around. And then later on you get the large plant crate, which is even better. But it's better than transporting each thing one by hand. Each seedling. Now there is a part of me that wants to make the motorbike, but the problem is I will be moving bases eventually, and I don't want to make 50,000 trips back and forth between both bases to transfer things. So the motorbike won't be conducive to that. There's the tray. Simply because I can fit either the motorbike or the ATV in the back of the truck, but not both of them. So also the motorbike, there is a technology, and I think it's in mechanics here, that'll, yep, there it is. All-terrain vehicle crate. It allows you to make inventory crates for the back of the ATV, but that crate also will not fit on the bike. You can fit 2 of these crates on the back of the ATV. It's not a huge amount of storage. Each crate only has like 5 slots, so it's not massive, but it's enough for a little extra to, you know, if you can carry 5 boxes like these materials boxes or whatever, well, now you've, you know, got a lot of storage potential in there, because you can put all your crate, all these little boxes of, you know, stuff that all have their own inventory as well inside those ATV crates. Load that on the back of the truck. The truck also has its inventory, and then you have all your inventory here. You know, you can start to carry quite a bit of stuff to the new location, and maybe only have to make one trip. So that's what I'm looking at that way. And if I have a bike as well, you can't put a storage crate on a bike, unfortunately. Since the ATV can take 2 crates, I would think the bike could take 1 crate, and that'd be great, but they didn't do it that way. So I'll wait to make the bike until we have a new base location and all that fun stuff. Let's eat some breakfast here. What are we? Oh, gotta hydrate. Granted, now I don't need to hydrate. The level's almost completely maxed or whatever, but
Water refilled.
why not top it off while we're here? Alright. So, yes, even though we're doing stuff here in this location, it's going to be a little while before we move. I am still...
Available point for technological advancement.
Thanks. Even though it's going to be a while before we build a new base location, you know, find the location, scout it out and all that fun stuff, and move everything, I'm still thinking ahead like that. So, you know, if I, you know, don't have to make a whole bunch of extra stuff and make a whole bunch of extra trips, there's going to be a lot of this that's left behind here. I'm not going to grind down the whole base to move it. And, you know, you never know when you might want to return back here and just want to have like a little bit of a safe haven. But there will be a lot that does get ground down. So, again, just depends. That being said... Wait, we did already check the plants. Just double check. Where are we at? Still going up. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our helmet on. I think this is going to be the last soul day for this episode. So, in this episode, we built 2 new vehicles. Well, new versions of the same vehicles we had. We built the large solar panel. We continued to grow things.
External oxygen detected.
Got a few more reactions done here. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. Because... No, it's not here. It's here. We have the small crusher available, so I am going to go ahead and build that up.
Equalizing pressure.
The question is where I'm going to build it. Because this is something you build outside your base, not inside. You know what? I think the small crusher is going to go over on this side. We have a separate battery, brand new. Brand spanking new. We're not using it for anything just yet. We have space for transformer on either side. So let's go ahead. Is that under garage? No. Resources. There it is. Small crusher. And we need a fuse for that. And we need more screws. Damn, we're going to need 140 more screws. We're going to need 5 more aluminum plates. So, 5 more aluminum plates. I'll make 200 screws.
Warning.
Dangerous weather in the next 6 hours. Wonderful. Thank you so much. All right.
External oxygen detected.
I might not build the crusher yet. I'll just get everything ready to be able to build it after the weather comes through. Fuse. What do we need to make that? 2 silicon. Easy peasy. Aluminum plate. We need 5 more of these. And what was the other thing? Screws. Screws. Lots of screws. Pack of screws. And we needed, that's 100. We needed like 140, I think it was. So let's do 200. So there's the fuse. There's the aluminum plates. Waiting on the screws. Waiting on the screws. Now, it wouldn't be an issue with the screws and the aluminum plates and all that stuff if I was going out grinding everything down that I can find. Just haven't been doing that lately. We will be getting into that so we can get more of the tech tree points as well as materials, but just haven't been doing that yet. Because I really wanted to get this done.
Equalizing pressure.
Now, if it is going to be on this side, we don't want to build it on this side because this side is where I'm going to put the greenhouse, whether it's straight out here or if it's a curved piece of hallway coming up this way next to the not workbench, workshop. So either I'm going to take the greenhouse, put it straight out here. That would be the preferred method. If there's not enough space because of these pumps and attachments, then I'll curve this 90 degrees and put the greenhouse over here. Either way, that means, you know what? I think I'm going to put the... So we've got cords and cables eventually coming this way. I think we put it over here. I think that's the play. And put the small rock crusher over here. And this is the small one. And you see how big it is. I mean, it's got some size to it. And where the little yellow arrow is, it does require power, obviously. But given the nature of this, you can actually just have it on its own power source and just say screw it, and I'm not going to draw from the base. I'm going to set up a little separate power thing. You can do that, and that's fine, which I probably will. Sometimes I hate the orientation of things in this game, though. Alright. Let's walk back away from the base. Get away from the base. Or actually, I'm going to go toward the base. Put my back to the base. And if this is going to be out here, I'll probably want double airlocks, which will come out to approximately here. And then this. So I want to put this somewhere. Basically, where it's showing me there. Is that the problem? Elevation, height? No. Or it's intersecting with something that it shouldn't be intersecting with. Is that going to be... That'll work. That's far enough away. I've got enough space over here for power generation. I know weather's incoming. I'm not going to build this yet. So there's that. I'm literally going to leave this blueprint structure thing about here. And if the storm destroys it, the storm destroys it. So basically, the tip of this is in line with the wreckage here. That works. That's how I'm going to remember where it's at if this gets destroyed. If this doesn't get destroyed, then I'll let the weather come through and then come out and build this and do power generation and all that fun stuff. That doesn't require a ton of power, if I remember right. Yeah, so 10 power, and it's only while you're using it. So 10 power throughout the day or night, not a big problem. The big wind turbines provide 6 production day and night. So 2 of those is enough to power this day and night. And I'll probably just build 1 small transformer to handle the 2 incoming pieces of the 2 incoming electrical from it. And 1 battery. And that's enough. It's good. And honestly, I'll have extra power generation, so I'll probably put up some lights so I can find it easy. If I'm coming back in the dark or whatever, I can see everything just fine. So yeah. There we go. But like I said, I'm not going to build it until after storm comes through. I'm going to go ahead and take a nap in my helmet, just to get this, to advance the storm time. I didn't look at what time exactly it was coming through, so let's see. After this nap, I should have a notification on my tablet as far as storm arrival time. There it is. 1,500 dangerous weather coming within the next 1 hour, so 1,600. Don't know what dangerous weather it will be. So we'll go ahead and take a nap until 1,600. See what kind of storm we get. What I need to worry about. All that fun stuff. All right. What's our storm? Sounds like tornadoes. Sandstorm. Awesome. My favorite. Favorite. Great. I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the storm. It was, what, 1,600 when it started? See if it's done by 1,700. Now, why am I sleeping with my helmet on? Well, just in case any damage happens to my base, where any, like, the base depressurizes or anything like that, I'm covered. I can't really do much until the sandstorm's passed, although I can check my plants. Make sure they're doing alright. Okay, they're at 2 of 2. So basically go through and just click on everything you want to move. And this is, you know, click on the things here and it will replant them. Let's see. There's the last 3. Go here. Make sure it's got the powers and the waters. I know I didn't clear the power and water off of that yet. Did that for a reason. Base is getting slimy. And because of that, we can go here. Grab our CO2 gun. Because we're going to have to do the fun things. Oh, and while I'm here, actually... Yep. Need some of these. Time for the storm to be almost past. Oh, storm chose violence today. It's a long one. So it started 1700, it's now 1800. Is it going? Going, disappearing, gone, dispersing? Oh. Well, that's still up out there. Guess that means I can sleep through another hour here. And 1900, see if that finishes the sandstorm. Just want it gone. Just want it gone. Alright, sounds like it's gone. Alright. Time to start dusting.
Equalizing pressure.
Now, granted, it's nighttime. Don't have to worry about these things pulling anything right now. But when sun rises, of course, that's what we need to worry about. And this is why I want that technology where they take care of themselves. So I can stay in bed. I'm not going to hit the whole base right now. I'm just basically hitting the power generation stuff first. And then go to sleep for the night. And then the next day worry about cleaning everything off. Alright, is that all of my panels? I think so. Oh, no, there's a couple back here. Of course, there's the large panel on the other side. No idea what that's going to look like clean. So much stuff to spray. All right. Yep. The panel for the pumps. Oh yeah, and one of the technologies I did grab is perfect for times like this. Oh, wrong button. Night vision. Yay, I have night vision. I'm Batman. I can see in the dark. Alright, come on over to here. Get the large panel. Oh, 6. There you are. Alright, so this particular battle we're on right now started at 60 out of 100. Let's see how long it takes to clear off the large panel. About 20. Okay, good to know. Go ahead and clean these right now so I don't have to come back to this side to do it. Okay. Also, oh yeah. Battery pack expansion. Yep, put that on there. Load that bad boy. Okay, now, he is not at full capacity yet. There we go. So we got about 300 capacity. We want to come back out here when it is... I don't know.
Equalize external oxygen detected.
Night vision. We're going to want to come back out here when it's about... Let's see, set the wake up time. It took us like 20 minutes to get over there. So set the wake up time to 5:30. Because we have the one thing already built. Again, I want to see what that first hit is for the very first reading of the large solar panel to know what the increment is that it's going to be giving us throughout the day. Meteorite. Oh, what am I doing? I'm throwing away.
Equalizing pressure.
Alright. We don't have long to wait. 6 a.m. Stuff doesn't start hitting until 6:30. So 6:10. This is the fun part, collecting data. Alright, starts at 0.47. And every minute it goes up about the same. Yep. Okay. Yep, 0.47 is the increment. Which is much better than 0.3 or whatever it was, but still, yeah. So be aware, with a large solar panel, it's not instantaneously going to bring you in 144 megawatts per hour, or kilowatts per hour. It's not going to produce that every single hour. That's just the highest point it can reach. And it, again, I haven't tested it fully, so it may not even reach that depending on placement and angle and all that fun stuff. So let's go ahead and build this bad boy. I know you guys are excited to see this like I am. And again, keep in mind, this is the small rock crusher. This thing's big.
Not enough materials.
Oh, come on. Aluminum plates. Did I not get the stuff out of the thing? I know, I've got to dust my base too. I'll go ahead and dust my base off camera so you guys don't have to sit through all that. I swore I had enough aluminum plates. Like I made them. Did not get them out of here. How do I have... Hmm. And the bad thing is I didn't pay attention to exactly how many I needed. So... I don't know. I think it wasn't like 20 or something. Oof. It's 200 aluminum. It's a lot of aluminum. Alright. Come on. Come on, baby. Give me my aluminum plates. Sorry for making you guys have to listen to that. Jesus. Alright. There we go. Aluminum plates. Thank you.
Equalizing pressure.
Alright. Do I have enough of everything else before I get started? Yes, I have enough of everything else. So I can finally finish building this bad boy up. I don't see any welding points immediately to... Oh, I say that and then I spot one. These things do make it go a little bit quicker. So... Alright. So I'm talking about. And this is where you have a fuse for it, but you can also plug in your power source here. And our power source is going to be something a little different. But first, we're going to want a... we do want a battery pack. It doesn't need to be huge, so just the battery pack by itself is fine. We are going to need a transformer on one side going into the battery pack. But then I also want a transformer on the other side of the battery pack. And I will show you guys why. That's going to be going out that way. Thank you. Actually, nope. Hold on. Transformer. Yep. Rotate. It's lined up evenly, but want it a step up there. Okay. Then we need enough for 2 of these packs of screws. We need 28 per, so we need 56 screws. We have 7. So if I do 50 screws, I'll have enough. I also will need enough aluminum plates for 2, not just 1. Everything else we have enough of. So aluminum plate, we need a total of 8. We have 5, so 3 more aluminum plates and 21 packs of screws. I'll just do 3 recipes of screws. That's 30 packs. That's enough. Oh, wait, no. I'm stupid. 28 per, so that's 56. So I need 50 packs of screws and 3 aluminum plates. 50 packs of screws, 3 aluminum plates. Let's do it. I want to get this done. Get it up.
External oxygen detected.
So, plate, aluminum plates. Oof. Screws. Screw it. Screw it. Get it? Sorry. Bad dad jokes. Dad jokes. Alrighty. There we go. Screw you. Alright.
Equalizing pressure.
So, these things are pretty sizable. We want the output facing that side. Really? Okay. There we go. Ooh, they go up quick at least. Alright. Open. Open. Plug you in. Plug you in. Plug you in. And the amount you're going to be passing through, I mean, 0.90. That's funny. I'm just going to set this to 50 because it doesn't really matter. 6.44, 6.14. Okay. Essentially 6 is what they're producing. The reason I set that up to a higher amount is because during things like sandstorms, they can actually go higher. These will continue to run day and night, giving me a constant charge. Now, I don't need this much power. In fact, I'm generating more power than what this is going to be using. However, so basically, day and night, these are running long enough and with enough power generation just to keep this running day and night. I can just keep this on all the time. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see, this is going to be, well, no, do 10. Now, I don't know if that fluctuates when it's actually running, like operationally, like actively doing something. That I don't know. So there we go. That is plugged in. It is on. It is a grinder. Now, if you come up here and open this, there's the grinders. Cool stuff, right? You probably want to keep that closed because if you walk in here, you will get ground up. It can happen. Come on over here. No energy supply electricity. Oh, whoops. Almost forgot. I gotta set this. Oh, I thought I did set this. I did set that. I did not set this. Output. We're gonna set this to 11. So we're pulling in 12. We're supplying 11, so this has a constant charge of 1 extra kilowatt per hour. All right, now if we go up here, those are going. And this does have your inventory here for the small rock crusher. You can also take other things, like if I didn't want this CO2, I could throw it in the small rock crusher as well. I do want the CO2, but... And just to show you guys... Well, not just yet. There are a couple things I want to do. Show you guys another dumb way to die. But, hold on. Let's do light pull. I'm putting light pulls up so I can easily see where the edge of this is going to be. But I'm only putting the light poles on one side. That way I don't have cables and cords going all across the whole thing. But this way I can easily identify stuff. Although one thing I didn't think about, basically I'm going to have to bring my thing in either this way and up and over, or this way, and this is kind of a nasty turn for that, but oh well. It is what it is. Now these light poles...
Not enough materials.
Ah, come on. More aluminum plates. I need 1 aluminum plate per light pole. What else do I need? Before I go away. Small pipe, pack of screws... Yeah, so basically I need 2 aluminum plates for these. The light poles only draw, what is it? 0.2 power. So with 2 light poles, that's 0.4 power. And I have 1 extra power that I'm pushing
Oxygen
out.
detected.
So that's not that bad. 2 aluminum plates. Nope, not that. 2 of these. I'm going to need a lot more aluminum. Or I'm going to need to find a bunch of stuff to grind down. Either way. Which I think we all need. Or I think we all know that I need to do that anyway, but...
Equalizing pressure.
Alright. Come on over here. There's that. There's that. And this is why I made this. There we go. We have lights. 0.2. Light is on. That light should be on. Yep, light is on. Okay, cool. And these lights will be on. I guess they're motion sensitive. They turn on as you get close to them. Hopefully they'll stay on all throughout the night. Because... if I'm driving around, I want to be able to see where the ends of this are from a distance. Now, one thing... Wonder something. Have another wonder. I promise I'm not trying to make this episode go longer. I'm running into stuff that I'm like, I wonder. Oh, crap. I almost forgot. This needs to be blown off. All right. Let's blow this off real quick. Hey, it stayed blowed off. Okay. Okay. Put this bad boy out of the back. And make sure he doesn't need any blowing off. He does. Okay.
Suit power, 75%.
Okay, okay. Okay. Oh, wait, nope. Not what I wanted to do. Am I able to pick these things up? No. I was hoping I could pick up pieces of this and put them in the back to put it in the grinder, but no, that's not the case. Just to showcase real quick at the end of this episode, what the grinder's all about. So, okay, this is going to be one of the ones where we don't get all these pieces. So anything where you have a secondary jackhammer, you've got this big ass piece. You should be able to drop it in the bed here. There you go. And you'll notice when you drop it in the bed, it just kind of transforms into like a different shape. That's fine. So grabbing those pieces and moving them in there like that, you'll also see the graphic on the screen will change. It tells you how much space it is and all that kind of stuff. It just says it's carrying rock. If we go here and grab some more things, we can put more of them in there. That is what we're going to be dumping in the grinder. Now, I'm not going to do a whole huge amount of stuff. I'm just doing something real quick to give you an example, show you how it's working. Because the grinders are very, very, very handy. Although it does still kind of suck to pick everything up by hand and throw it in the back, but yeah, that's what we got for right now. So you basically want to hit the pieces of rock that are holding these other pieces of ore. But occasionally you have the smaller rocks where every piece breaks off into its own chunk that you hit a second time with a jackhammer. Those pieces also can be thrown in the back. Anything where it's a chunk like this. Now, like this chunk here is its own thing that it didn't like immediately fall apart. Oh, no. It's not going to let me pick it up. So, there it is. But any of these, ready to load, you just carry it on over. Drop it in there. You can lower the gate to make your job easier. And all I'm doing to drop it is right-clicking it. Like a left-click to pick it up, right-click it to drop it. That's pretty darn full. So I'm not even going to be able to fit all these in here. There we go. That's probably full. Let's see what happens if I take another one. Just gonna shove it in there too. Tipper's full. There we go. So for the rest of these, go ahead and drill them down. Now you notice as I'm drilling these manually, I'm getting like sulfur and titanium. And of course other materials other than iron will give you other stuff, but I don't know if the grinder will give you like the titanium and the sulfur and all that stuff, all the chemistry ingredients. That I'm not sure on. I think there was talk of having them implement it in the game, but I don't know that they've actually put it in yet. So you can see our tipper says it's 100% full. Now you can drive up here at 40-something miles an hour. I would not recommend it though. And I believe also this is a one-directional thing. Yeah, see, so it says wrong way. So it is a one-directional platform. So you do need to put your vehicle on the platform the proper, correct direction. And I'm just going to go ahead and fall off here. So when you're building this up, Keep in mind there is one direction the vehicles go. Obviously, the little markings on the sides are showing you the direction of travel. Try and line it up the best you can to the center. Some people like to do this in third-person mode, and I understand that entirely. Myself, I like first person. It's just me. And tell you on the screen, stop, unloading zone. And you can look over here and you can hit unload. And it'll be unloading in progress. There we go, unloading, done. And then I can drop this right off of here. Good to go. Ready to rock and roll. See what I did there? Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right. So if we come over here. Oh, and they did put in the stuff for grinding out. All 4 of these things are for chemistry stuff. So yeah. So there we go. We've got a bunch of stuff, and we've got calcium and all sorts of things. So yeah, it's hugely beneficial. You get a huge return on the materials when you do it this way. And of course, when you get the rover has a lot more storage space. You don't have to manually carry stuff into the back of the bed because you have a mechanical arm that reaches down and grabs stuff. It's awesome. I love the rover for that. The rover will work on this small platform, but there is a large platform that the rover works even better on. But again, as you can see, the yield on that is more than I would have gotten just manually drilling stuff out. So huge, huge, huge. Use the crusher when you get it. It's a massive benefit as far as material returns. All
Oxygen,
right.
50%.
And I am going to save here. Just saving over new ATV, I don't care. Because we're going to have some fun. Oh no. Oh no. Don't do it now.
Radiation detected.
That's terrible. You died by accident. Love that. You died by accident. Mission failed. So that is going to conclude today's episode. I hope you guys had fun following me around doing stuff. We did quite a few things. Built the large solar panel, built 2 new vehicles, blew up the other 2 vehicles, started another run of plants, beet roots this time, built the small seed tray to transfer seeds around, and even built the small crusher and its own power supply. So quite a bit of stuff that we did. That's awesome. And hopefully you guys had fun. I know I did. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It does help me out quite a bit. If you want to be notified when my next videos drop and so on for more Mars shenanigans, make sure you hit the notification button. And as always, until next time, I hope you have an awesome day.